Hola amigos, what is up? This is Tales of Barbaga, and welcome back to Let's Play New Super Marisa Land. Same deal as the previous area, where if you want to go right to the bonus stage, you can click the annotation link up at the top. If you want to watch everything and kind of listen to what I have to say about this world, however, you can keep watching from here. And one thing I have to say about this world is that, man, is this kind of a weird world to do everything in. One of the things that I actually ran into as a little bit of a problem is there's a stage in World 6 that I needed to do because I'm running the patched version of the game. So this stage, I actually needed to do it in order to get to the stage in World 3 that I needed to do here. So effectively, I had to do stuff in different worlds just to get everything in this. Now, I know that it was kind of the same in World 1, where one of the stages you can only unlock after beating the second stage or second world boss. But it wasn't to the same amount of obnoxiousness as getting World 3.8 done was. Let me just tell you, World 3.8 was kind of a weird one. Kind of an obnoxious one, really. Also, speaking of obnoxious, look at how slow this star moves. Come on, speed up. Hurry up, I don't have all day. I'm trying to get to the end of the level here. Oh man, I found that it was actually almost kind of funny, really, how slow the star moves. The trajectory of the star, when you get it out of a block, is actually dependent on how hard you hit the block and from what direction you hit it as well. So if you hit it kind of on the left side of the block, it'll travel to the right. If you hit it on the right side of the block, it'll travel to the left. Kind of an odd, cool little thing, but I really would have just liked it if it did, like, Mario coins instead. Was that so hard? Anyway, Stage 2 is where I actually missed something that was probably pretty obvious, really. There's a little secret passage right here, which I already collected all the little stars out of. But more importantly than that, there also happens to be a P-switch up here that we need to press as well. Now you go and hit this P-switch, all those stars kind of appear, but you don't know actually that there's anything behind you unless you go there. Go in through the secret door and you're taken to an alternate route that leads you to Stage 4 of this world, as well as it leads you to the last coin of the game, or last star of the level. Not coin. This isn't Mario, this is Marisa! There's a difference. Also, that fairy is swimming. Really wants to be our friend. I'll be your friend, little snorkel fairy. I will. You might have also noticed a cut there, because, yeah, I'm kind of an idiot. But this is Stage 4, and I will have to say something. Suako Marisa breaks water stages. You have something of an idea, but do you see how well she kind of dozes through all those, all the blocks and stuff? Yeah, that's kinda, sorta badass. Even if it's kinda like one of those ridiculous, silly, kinda cute costumes and stuff, it's also powerful. There's a lot of power to it. Horsepower? No, I think we're talking about frog power here. Talking about some amphibian power. I actually used to think that turtles were amphibians because... I mean, I know they're reptiles now, but I saw turtles in water, so, I mean, I just assumed, oh hey, they're like frogs, they're amphibians. But they're actually reptiles, I think. And if I am wrong about that, then, well, that wouldn't be the first time that I'm wrong about something while I'm talking over video games. So anyway, I actually missed a star way back in the first segment of this level, but since I hadn't done this level before, because I'm some kind of idiot, I didn't actually know of the star whereabouts. We're actually going to be seeing the missing star a little while later into the video as well. Actually, I can't tell, but the color schemes that these snorkel fairies use, is that supposed to be Dayose from Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, the Stage 2 mid-boss, I think? I don't know if she actually has an official name or anything like that, but like Dayose is... Is it Dayose? Dayuse? Die who and the what now? Once again, my Japanese is not that great. I could sing Right On Shooting Star for you. If you like really butchered renditions of Right On Shooting Star. That's always fun. Also, stage 4 is actually a quick way to get to the castle. So, fun fact there. And here's the star I missed. Yoink. Fun times. Now, stage 5. Oh ho 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 ho. Stage 5 is not my friend. It's not my buddy guy. I'll tell you that right now. Stage 5 is actually where they start hiding a lot of the stars in kind of out-of-the-way places. Now, they already did it before in some stages, but here? The places just seem to get more out of the way. It's not necessarily a difficulty thing either. Rather, it's just, oh hey, we've got all these stars, why not hide them? That's always fun, right? Right? Hopefully? Now, you can actually get most of these with the Raisin power-up as well. It makes all this platforming a lot easier. There's actually stars that I would miss if I were to go left here. If you keep going to the right, there's actually 2 of the other stars you need to get in this stage. But because I'm an idiot and didn't realize that, I really should have just looked at a walkthrough before doing all this. Most of this is just me looking around from memory. Sometimes I did have to consort a walkthrough, which, you know what? I should probably actually link to the walkthrough I used in the description as well, because it was kind of a godsend, really. Anyway, there's another star though you need to get, but you have to get it with either a power-up that shoots a projectile, or by tossing a fuzzy. Take out 2 of the juggling fairies and... oh, there's a third. Well, thankfully fuzzies aren't too hard to find. This one will respawn for you, so... that's all fine and dandy. I do love how the fuzzies are kinda color-coded for convenience. I either call them fuzzies or I call them shells. Do they have actual, like, official names? Are they, like, an actual official Toho Project enemy, or just... because I don't remember seeing them in any of the games I've played. Then again, I'm not really that great at Toho Project, so... that may be part of the reason why. The last and so far actually no, can't even say that. I've finished 2 of the Toho Project games so far. I've finished 7 and I've finished 9. Not like completed them, but I beat them on normal mode. So I still need to beat 13 because I've heard that it's easy, and for the most part it's... well, it's not like 7's level of easy, but it's a lot easier than the other ones I've been playing. And I still need to get past stage 3 of the 11th game. Oh well. Castle time! Woohoo! There's actually quite a few in this castle that I missed, and one of them is actually pretty deviously hidden. Now, this first one that I missed, or the first 2 that I missed actually, you have to lure one of these Robo-Patchies down here, and then use it as a platform. If you have the Tenshi power-up, you can also just use that instead. But I find that it's somewhat cooler just to lure an enemy there. 2 of the stars you need are right on your way. And the next star we need to get actually requires a little bit of platforming adeptness. Is adeptness a word? Can it be a word now? Can I make it a word? Can it be my word? Can I copyright it? Like how Facebook is trying to copyright face? Is that still a thing? Is that actually still a thing? I don't even know. Anyway, if you go up here, there's actually a cleverly hidden ladder. Ooh, bookshelves, spooky. Ladder climbing is kind of weird in this game too. Like, I've noticed that they function like the vines, which kind of makes sense. But anytime I see a ladder, I'm so used to Mega Man controls, or like Donkey Kong 94 controls, where you can't move left and right on the ladder. Kind of weird. Oh well. There's one last star that we missed before we actually go into the boss fight, and conveniently enough, it's right up here in another little hidden passage. just walk over the Robo-Patchies, go up in here, and get your 10th star. And then have a boss fight to the finish. To the death, even! We've actually already seen this boss fight, but I didn't know that there was actually a way to make things easier. If you just kind of stay still for a majority of her attacks. Like that. I wouldn't say she's boom boom levels of easy, but at the same time, there are tricks in this game. Also, it's called learning a pattern, too. Now, because I don't want this to drag on for too long, this part of the stage is actually going to be sped up quite a bit, as it actually takes a while, because it's not anything we haven't seen before. We've actually seen all of this, and we probably know that, for the most part, half the stars in this stage are actually from blocks. That, and I don't want this video to go on for any longer than it has to, and I feel like even now it's also kind of overstayed its welcome. You're gonna see a lot of me jumping around trying to find hidden blocks, trying to find hidden passageways and stuff. But it's not necessarily based on hidden passageways, and... well, okay, there is one later that we have to find via hidden passageway, but... it's not now. There we go, we got half the stars here. That's kind of something. And... now I'm kind of confused. Where could the next stars be? Because I don't remember any more blocks here. Oh hey, these blocks? Maybe the stars are in there? No, just regular stars? Alright, now where am I going? Where's the stars gonna be? What am I gonna get? Where am I going? And then it turns out the stars are right bloody here, and you can't actually make that. I believe that it actually becomes easier when you use the Reimu power-up, or if you use the Tenshi power-up. But if you're not careful, or if you're a dumbass and don't bring any of those power-ups, it's basically impossible to get. Speed up! Now, one of the ways you can get this is with the Tenshi power-up, of course, because Tenshi's power-up is actually pretty good for collecting things, I've noticed. Of course, you also have to have some semblance of platforming knowledge. But once you do, the stars are yours, and for the last star of this stage, and for the last star of this commentary, it's in this hidden passage right now. Hola amigos, what is up? This is not the fun part of this video. Oh man, you guys do not want to know how long it actually took me to get through all of World 3 and get all the stars in it. Stage 5 in particular was a little bit aggravating, but then there was the matter of Stage 8. To clarify, World 3 is kind of set up weirdly, where I had to complete a stage in World 6 in order to get 100% complete in World 3, so that's fun. Let's do the extra stage now. I did do kind of a little bit of this extra stage, but not like much, like 5 feet in, just to kind of get an idea of, you know, the surroundings. I'm sorry, I said these would be blind runs, and now I'm going back on my word. Also, oh man, everything in this level is gonna be super difficult, isn't it? Yes it is. How did any of that happen? Okay. Alright. This is gonna be, fun on a bun, especially because I'm not near a store that actually sells a, item that would be helpful to me. So I've just gotta go with mushrooms for now, I guess. No, well, an extra hit is an extra hit, and if I keep on doing dumb things like that, I'm gonna need all the extra hits I can afford. Also, these bats. The frickin' swoopin' bats. I don't like the bats. I don't like what they say. I don't like what they do. I don't like what they foretell. Oh geez, they throw out the vases. I completely forgot about that too. Okay, blind run here is gonna be fun on a bun, isn't it? So this is basically like the ultimate Scarlet Devil Mansion stage, isn't it? Oh geez, thank you, Gravity. Thank you, bad platforming skill. I needed you to show up here. Oh man, this gonna be fun. Oh, yeah, this definitely gonna be fun. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fun here. If I have to bring in power-ups from other worlds, I will. Maybe. Oh man, I honestly kinda would like it if it gave me a straight-up power-up in the beginning of the stage instead of coming from boxes and stuff. I understand why they don't do it, because having a straight-up power-up would be much easier. It's like, oh hey, you could get a mushroom, or you could get a cape. Which would you prefer? And Mario Play is probably gonna say, oh hey, I want the cape. I want a guaranteed cape. This is not going so well, though. It's not going well at all. Tell you what, we're going to go get a mushroom from Marisa's house since we can get him for free. Bam! Alright. Actually, I think I want to have another one in reserve just for good measure, too. So, this is gonna be the interesting part, isn't it? Oh man, these extra stage videos are probably gonna be pretty long. Which, I mean, I guess you guys were also going to be expecting that because, hey, these are the most difficult levels of the game. And from what I've heard, there's also a boss fight associated with these as well. If I have to fight the stupid giant mushroom again, I'm gonna be kinda happy, but at the same time, I'm gonna be kinda pissed, too. Okay. Well, having a fire flower, or not fire flower, having the Reimu flower makes things a bit easier, because now I don't have to worry about these bats so much. These bats, man. But I have to worry about the fairy maids. Oh, man. Why do they need, like, fairy-made ice resurfacing machines and stuff? Why couldn't they just, you know, afford a Zamboni? They've got the money for it. I'm pretty sure they've got all those sweet vampire monies. Oh, tank it, tank it! Oh, wow. Okay, that's, This is a very interesting level. Ha! Oh, man. Alright, we're back again. Let's try to do this. Let's try to do this right. Try and make it right this time around, because it's not over. Oh man, though. Jump? Okay. That worked somehow. And the bats. Well, at the very least, the bats come in at just the right tiers to screw me over. Oh man. This game is a bit of platforming genius, however. I will say, like, I read that these were gonna be like Kaizo hard levels and stuff, and so far they're not that bad. And once you've played through Kaizo, you realize what exactly is a, do I have to make a jump here? Oh no, I go down. Underwater level? Really? With a fairy chasing me, no less? Oh. Okay, game. This is getting a little bit silly. Oh my goodness gracious. Dodging this is fun. Oh man. Okay, come on. Ah. Shit. That's a lot of fuzzies. That's a lot of fuzzies. That's a lot of fuzzies. Alright, come on, here we go. There's a pretty nice bank shot there. Pretty nice, the big bank shot. Alright. Let's jump for it. Okay. I think at the very least, I'm figuring out this first part of the level. This first part's not so bad. that. Okay. Next one's going to come down there. Okay. Can't help but feel that this would be easier with the Raisin power-up, but... Then again, if I had the Raisin power-up, I wouldn't be able to shoot fireballs. Well, this form doesn't really shoot fireballs either. Quickly, we need a fireball shooting form. Who would it be? Who? You there in the comments, who do you think a fireball shooting form would be? I'm thinking Moko, but maybe. Alright, here we go, another attempt at the underwater section. Oh man. This really is just a lot of everything. Okay. So I've noticed that too, that the fairy swims slightly faster than Marisa. This is gonna be an issue. I have an idea though, I'm going to bring a hat. And I'm gonna take a tea. And I'm gonna keep the hat in reserve. Because if push comes to shove, I can probably just frog suit cheese through it. You ever had frog with cheese? I wouldn't assume it's all that great, but... No, well, whatever. Oh no, that's not the stage I wanted to go to at all. Okay, come on, let's do this. Jump. There we go. But no, this first level really just isn't that much of a problem. It's just the later parts are... Like, I can get to the swimming stage, it's just... Problem is doing the swimming portion. I do like how the color scheme on these mates kind of reminds me of Sakuya. And that's a good thing. Being reminded of Sakuya is a good thing, definitely. Oh, they're throwing. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna have to wait. No, screw waiting. We're gonna have to use the frog suit very carefully, though. Okay. Good. Now I can kind of swim freely. Oh yeah, this is making it a lot easier. Oh, why didn't I do this before? Well, I know why. It's because I'm dumb and didn't think of it until now, but... Oh, man. Oh, this is a lot nicer. I've just got to be careful not to get too overzealous here. Screw overzealous? Oh, there's more. Oh, did they expect me to bring the Suwako hat? Also, this portion of the stage is looking hella familiar. Whoa. I feel like I've been here before. Have I been here before? I mean, the whole ethos of this stage is based on past levels, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just getting confused on that. Oh, vases or vases. I will leave you fairies alone. You look like you're already having a fairly stressful day. Okay, alright. So far, so good. Oh! I didn't get the balloon bonus, but... That was actually kind of hard. But that was kind of fun, too. Alright, so I guess I gotta put this piece of shit together now. This is gonna be a long one, certainly, but... in the next episode, we're gonna be doing World 4 and seeing what all we've got to do there. Even though I know what we've got to do there. Pain. Lots and lots of pain. Because the stage I'm thinking of. So until then, before my dreams are crushed, this is Tails for August signing out. Thank you guys for watching.